Hey guys, it's Destiny Lachey, and in today's video I'm going to be working with Royalme to show you guys this fire unit. Okay, this wig has to be one of my favorites, hands down right now. The construction of it fits my head perfectly. It was so easy to do. I'm going to show you guys exactly how I put it on, how I laid it, and all that good stuff. So I love that this wig has the adjustable straps in it so that you can adjust it however you like. They also have the elastic bands, which makes the wig fit like a glove. But just putting the wig on, I was just examining it and just seeing if I needed to pluck anything from it to make it look a little bit more natural. The hairline honestly was wearable without me plucking it, but I just wanted it to be like extra laid. So I'm just taking some tweezers and plucking the hairs around the hairline really randomly. Now guys, I am not a pro at plucking wigs. I'm not a pro at laying wigs. But when I tell you this wig was so easy to lay, it was so easy just to lay. Like I could have cut this and then just went about my day. So I am just clipping the hair back so that I can see the hairline a little bit more, because I wanted this wig to be like a full-blown hairline wig. You can see the hairline wig. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I just wanted you to be able to see this hairline. Okay, so I'm just plugging it a little bit more just to see what it's gonna be looking like. I feel like you have to like pull it back, especially when the hairs are in your face and stuff, just to see what it looks like and stuff. So I'm just plucking the hair a little bit more, combing through it, putting my fingers through it just to see exactly what the hairline looks like. You never want your hairline to look straight or flat because it just doesn't look good. So now I'm just going to, bless you, I'm just going to use some Got2b glue, and I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Okay, I'm going to spray the Got2b glue on my forehead, aka hairline. I have a big forehead, but hey, big foreheads are good for frontals and wigs. And as you can see, I lifted the lace up so that it wasn't in the way while I was spraying. And then what I'm gonna do is just pull the lace down so that I can see what the hairline is gonna look like before I cut the lace from the front, which made it a lot easier for me, honestly, because I honestly suck at cutting lace. Like, I'm not good at it at all. I'm learning as I go, but this made it really easy to cut the lace to my head. So I'm just using my blow dryer on cool just to make sure that the Got2b glue spray is holding her down, because I don't want no liftage. I don't want her to fly off. Like, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? So I'm just kind of blow drying it so that it'll stay in place and just pressing it down. So now what I'm going to start doing is taking a pair of small scissors that I use for my eyelashes, and I'm going to cut around the perimeter of the lace. I'm getting pretty close. I'm not making sure that that line is straight. I'm just cutting it so that it looks right on my head. The line should be messed up. If it's not messed up, you're not cutting it right, because you don't want it to be straight. The straighter the line is, the more you can see it. And I just wanted it to be right, you know? And I was just cutting it as I seen it, you know? Just getting really, really close. If you cut some hairs off in the front, that's fine, but don't cut too much. And then I'm just going in and cutting a little bit more off the parts that were really noticeable and that you could really see. I was just getting really close. Be careful with your skin. Be careful with your hairline, your edges, all that good stuff. Just be careful. That's why I use small scissors, because it just makes it a lot easier. And for the parts that are lifting on the sides by my ears, all I do is add a little bit more spray or gel to those sides and blow dry it down. That's it. Next, what I'm going to do is take my electric hot comb, and I'm going to use that to make this wig even more flat at the top. So I'm just taking this, being very careful, and just really gliding it into the wig, like to the base of the wig, so that those hairs lay as flat as possible. They're as straight as I possibly could get, and just it makes your edges and just your whole wig lay so much better if you have a hot comb. it just looks so much better. And I'm just pushing the hair back to see what the hairline is looking like, and I seen that there was like a little bit of whiteness going on the hairline. I don't know if it was from the glue or the actual lace. I'm taking some of my foundation in a small little like eyeshadow brush and just kind of taking that around the perimeter of the hairline on the wig. I have to do this with a lot of my wigs because the lace is never like perfect, and I just want it to match really good, and I don't really want you to see anything, especially if I'm wearing it like this. So all I'm doing is brushing that against that lace so that it kind of disappears and melts into my skin. Now what I'm going to do is put a little baby hairs on this thing. So I'm going to take my little rat tail comb that I melted. If you can see the end of it, it's completely melted. But I'm just taking some of the hairs that are at the edge of this wig out just to see what I'm working with in terms of baby hairs. This wig doesn't have many baby hairs at all, which is fine with me. I don't like a wig with too many baby hairs because it looks too weird. I don't know. But I'm just taking some Got2b glued gel, and I'm going to put a very small amount of this on that flat toothbrush that I use for my hair only, by the way. And I'm just kind of swooping the baby hairs down and up. And I didn't cut any baby hairs or anything. I'm just kind of using what I have on the wig so that it looks a little bit more natural. I noticed that when I cut the baby hairs, it looks a lot more unnatural than if I don't. So I just started kind of swooping over the hair that's already there. It just makes the hair and the wig look a lot more natural, you know? So that's all I'm doing there. And this wig looks so good. Like, ugh. It's my fave. It's a fave. So as you can see, I'm adding some glue because the spray wasn't holding the edges down enough. So I'm just adding a little bit more gel to the edges so that it'll lay down properly and stay all day. And I'm going to go back in with my hot comb just to make sure that the roots are straight and that everything is laying properly, adjusting the baby hairs as I go and all that good stuff. And just to make sure that this is laying right, like how I want it to, I'm going to tie my hair down with my wig grip. And my wig grip is a really good way to hold those edges down. It just makes it really easy to tie in the back of your head because it has Velcro and all that good stuff. So I like using these little wig grips on the top of my head, not just under my wigs. So I just use this to lay my edges down, make sure those ear tabs and all that good stuff stays in place. I'm also going to take my Babyliss titanium flat iron, and I'm going to use that to bump the ends of my hair as well as kind of straighten the rest of the hair so that it's all uniform and it looks all together and all that good stuff, because I did kind of mess it up just going through the hair so many times, plucking hair and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm just bumping the ends a little bit so that it gives me a little style. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if this wig is laid or not. But yeah, leave me a comment down below. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.